Sagittarius. Welcome to your March 2016 Love and Romance reading. My name is Nina, and I look forward to being your tarot reader today. So, I wanted to say, I'm just going to shuffle my oracle cards here in case I need them, that I highly recommend you take a look at your ascending sign video, your rise, or otherwise known as rising sign. If you don't know what your rising sign video is, I have included a link in the description box that will take you to an app, a free app that will help you calculate what your ascending sign video is. Now, it's good to look at both because with these general readings, sometimes it's really tough to get the missing pieces. There are key pieces of information that are sometimes left out. And if you view both, it can help give you a more well-rounded reading with less missing pieces, okay? All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and proceed. Okay, those are ready to go if I need them. The overall energy, the card at the bottom of the deck, is the Two of Swords. Okay, so there are a lot of mixed messages I feel in this reading. Here with the Two of Swords, we have where there is a lot of sentimentality that are surrounding choices. It's about emotional control. And it could also represent truth and a temporary truce. You've gained some understanding of a situation, and for now things are okay. But it could be too that you have put emotional turbulence behind you, and now it's sort of like a hiatus. There's not a whole lot of time here because I feel like something is on the horizon. With the moon is that there is some uncertainty. Yes. The clouds in the sky hint, that there could be some change in atmosphere. So there is an impending choice or decision that has to be made. It's on the horizon. There's going to be a lane change, okay? And I see that in this reading more than once. Let's talk about the past just a little bit. We don't want to dwell on it, but let's talk about that. Here in the past, Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh, there's no running. No running anymore. Now we have to face our emotions or our thoughts and our feelings. This is where all the guesswork is ended. You know exactly how someone feels. And there's a lot of hurt here that is involved in this. A lot of loss. And again, you have been pinned down. So there's no more running, and that's what I get out of this. You are left now to face the situation, and I feel like it's your emotions and your feelings. Here is the Seven of Wands. One having to take a stance. You might have, this is a feeling of having to defend yourself. There's aggression that is being put towards you. This is where you are trying to protect the advancements that have already been made or established. This is very confrontational and feelings, especially on the heels of the Ten of Swords. Now, it could be that, you know what, I'm not taking any more of that, and I am going to protect myself, and I am going to protect the milestones and the growth that I have I have achieved since this, you know, but here is someone who is clearly defending themselves. It could be, these are opposing forces. Now you're feeling very protective. Yeah, well, let's not go back to this all too quick. You're kind of done with that. But Spirit, in the present position for you, Sagittarius, is coming in with a new venture. There is a readiness here, a new path. And yes, you know, there's such ambition and passion towards this new path. It may lack in experience, but there is an element here that I feel that there is new ground and new discoveries about where to direct one's passion, where to begin. And there is enthusiasm, and where experience might be lacking, enthusiasm certainly provides. There could be also a feeling like, you know that you're in a new territory, but you're ready for it. Definitely there is a readiness. Readiness for this, readiness for newness. Below that is the Magician, the manifester. All the cards are on the table, so to speak. There is something now that definitely has your focus and in the present position, and there is contact. This is an Aries type energy, Sagittarius. This is someone possibly born on the first of the month, so June 1st, July 1st, this type of thing. That's just a little, you know. But here is where now everything is in place. If you doubted for a minute with this Two of Swords energy and, you know, the newness of the Page of Wands, if you're doubting whether or not you can handle this, the Magician comes in with a yes, a resounding yes. And here is where willingness meets passion. There is a courtship between the two. Willingness and passion. This is Houston, we have liftoff. And there is a portent here of direction. You know, where is it all going? It's going somewhere. You know, and so yeah, the Magician is saying, go ahead, take that leap, Sagittarius. So there is this is a game changer. And this is a changing of lanes. If, you know, here, you know, these are heavy, heavy cards. And, you know, if this is a relationship that is well established, here is where new life, new vitality, new passion is being, this relationship is being resuscitated. If this is coming off the heels of, you know, Sagittarius, for you, off a relationship that ended on a very sour note, you know, a very negative note, you have, and will do so, put those feelings, those negative feelings behind you. That is now in the past, in your rear view mirror, and you are moving forward. And the universe is saying, go, take that leap. You got this. Okay. Four of Wands in the future position. So there, you know, there has been a truce, a calming in your life, and a wherewithal of knowing that you have to proceed now, you know, and you're ready, Sagittarius. You've got the Page of Wands and the Magician, and this will definitely, their powers and their willingness will project you into the future, right into the Four of Wands, where there is security and peaceful times. There is that feeling of being present, and you know, home is where the heart is. This is, you know, you've come off the heels of some very difficult times, but there's going to be a moment in your future, Sagittarius, where you will suddenly realize with this Four of Wands energy that everything that you have experienced is going to be like one of those moments where all that has led me to this moment. There is going to be this experience of utter happiness and security, and you will look back and know that this was meant for you, all of it. And it has led you to that moment, and there is going to be that glorious and celebratory moment of utter happiness. I think at this time we'll go ahead and we'll do a Doreen Virtues and see what they have to say. I've already shuffled these cards. You know, and this past relationship has been dogging you for a while. These old residual feelings, you know, and having to make the mindful decision of letting all that go. That is behind you. Let's go forward, you know, in a new path, a new energy, and just feeling overall revitalized. Let's see what Doreen Virtues might have to add to this. I just want to give it a little more shuffle. New love. That's the second time I've drawn this card today. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Well, here again is a willingness and passion. So very clear, new path. And it could be too that you are just on the beginning of a new relationship, and this is with an Aries. That doesn't, the youngest astrological sign. So this is has that very beginning vibe to it. New love for you, and that moment of I am exactly where I should be, with who I should be with, you know, and you know, just knowing that and having that all present feeling, and that, you know, these are rare moments where you are present and you are just relishing in that feeling of completeness and happiness. And that is what is in the future position for you. So a little bit of a surprise in the future for you, Sagittarius. And I also would like to say that have patience. Have patience with yourself. You know, there is going to be growth for you emotionally and passionately, and that type of thing, okay? So, yeah, don't try and wrangle it or force it. Just let it happen naturally. Okay, Sagittarius? This has been your March 2016 Love and Romance reading. Oh, there's going to be romance feelings too. My name is Nina, and it has been an absolute pleasure, Sagittarius. I hope to see you again in April.